What up, though, everybody? It's your girl, PJ Dakota. We're about to start this show with Miss Shay, OMyGod. In a few minutes, about to share the link with her so she can post it on her page, and we'll get in. So if you guys are watching, got some questions, we can answer. Of course, you know I got questions I'm gonna ask you anyway, but definitely, once again, I hope you guys enjoy the show. I thank you for all everybody to come in and take a few minutes to watch my show every Tuesday. For the month of March is what's it called? March Madness. Well, it's gonna be March Madness for the Say What show. We are going to be doing 8 total shows for the month of March. We have one on Tuesday and one on Thursday of every week. I'm working to where I'm gonna have a month where I do the whole month. Every day will be an interview. That's gonna be cuckoo crazy. So I will be reaching out to people to do interviews. And thank you to everybody that reached out for Mark's interviews. Thank you so much for agreeing to it. I got like maybe one or two people we're still on the fence with, but I'm sure we can get them and at least get them spots filled. But thank you guys so much for helping me grow my show. And yeah, we're gonna try. We're still gonna be coming live on Facebook with this, but I am looking to possibly doing the show possibly from Spotify or Amazon. So there's gonna be a small change as far as the platform that I'm using to do it, and we still might end up still using Zoom to record it, so I can still post it over there at YouTube. Now YouTube does have a live. I used to do live as well on YouTube, but there's a lag. There's a small lag in YouTube when I post that. So, all right, y'all. Hope everybody's had a great day. Hey, who is this? Hey, Gwen. Hey, is that Didn't? I'm sorry if I say your name wrong. Was it Maria? I'm sorry, I said your name wrong. But thank you. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? All right. I'm gonna let her know this is the link, and I'm just waiting for her to make the little noise, and then I know she's in the room. Um, that's the live. Come on now. Facebook tripping on me. Be all set up to go, and then just start having all kind of technical issues. But we almost got it, y'all. I always have to start my live just a little bit early because it takes this. I mean, it's just really slow connecting to Facebook once you get into Zoom. But we're here though. We're here. That is the live Facebook live. All right, so hopefully she can share it. Matter of fact, let me put her name in the thing too, and then it should pop up on her thing. I hope everybody's having a good day today. If you're a watcher and you like, man, why Patty won't ask me to be on her show? Inbox me. Everybody is welcome to be on the show. Um, I got a lot of friends, y'all, and a lot of my friends are very great people. All my friends are great people, but there's some of our entrepreneurs and business owners and CEOs. So I'm definitely, I'm grabbing towards them. But I mean, you be like, yeah, I got t-shirt business. Let me know, man. We're gonna talk about the t-shirt business. So, dude, just let me know. I'll get you in. There's no limit to who I will have on my show. Um, it's open, it's open for everybody. So yeah, like I said, y'all, we are waiting for Miss Shay. Oh my God, to come on in. Y'all, I got this one piece that just y'all see it's getting long, right? Y'all see it's getting long, right? It's getting long. The hair getting long. But every time she braid it, it do like bing, it just stick out. And be looking cuckoo crazy. So let me braid it up on this other braid real quick. It'll probably undo itself in the whole time I'm doing this interview. And you see it pop back out. Bing. Well, I hope I look okay on the screen, y'all. Oh, since on my screen now. Um, but I hope everybody's having a good day on this Tuesday. Um, like I say, shout out to everybody that's watching. And like I said, if you have any questions, go ahead and ask them while we're doing the interview or whatever. I'm gonna try to have it on my other computer so I can see any questions you guys may have that may come up. I would, make sure that we ask it or we get an answer for you guys. Um, hold on, I don't even see it on my thing. But and thank you to everybody that has responded to my post concerning if you call your friend over and you need them to help you remove the dead body, would they help you? Shout out to everybody that agreed to help me in some form or fashion. I understand the ones that said no, but everybody just it was just fun. It was a fun post, and I did really see who my real friends were. I'm just saying. Okay, you definitely on the Christmas list for sure. But it was fun to see everybody's reaction and how they would help me make that happen. So I really appreciate you guys, playing along with the post. All right, here we go. Here we go. Bobby, how you doing, Bobby? Thank you, thank you. Um, thank you, everybody. I'm watching. I'm paying attention, y'all. Okay, I'm gonna hit it. Okay, but now I gotta turn the volume down. Hold on. How you doing? So yeah, because I want to be able to see you guys' questions and whatever. Um, a little bit before, like I said, I'm waiting for her to bing in real quick. A little bit of what I know about Shay. I met Shay several years ago. Cool person, love her to death, do anything for her. And she was presented to me as man, damn, I'm trying to remember how did I? Oh, right. I met her through our friend, our mutual friend, Christine or Christy. There she is up there. I was about to tell you my story, and then she came in. All right, here we go. Let's get her right here, y'all. Y'all, my nose. Call the hair. Call me. What up? Oh my God, look at you. Got the nice little background. Oh my goodness, looking fabulous as always.
Hey, how are you? Let me make sure this
Hey,
is
Miss
turned up.
Lady, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. Thank you so much for being on my show.
I appreciate you for having me. It's been a while. How you been?
I've been good. I've been good. I see you doing big things, so I said, "Hey, man, I can't miss that train. Let me jump on there real quick."
I'm trying to do big things. I'm whatever God will give me, I'm working towards it.
Man, you ain't trying, girl. You doing. I see you. I see you. So you
Oh,
ready?
thank you. Yes, I stay ready.
All right.
I just
I
had to
know.
move. Look, I just had to get my office in order and make sure everybody was quiet in the house and make sure the phone calls stop and
Exactly. Exactly.
yeah,
So
the
there's a
phone was bling
bing.
bling, and I'm like, please, I have to do this right now. So please stop blinging
So
me.
it's okay. Whatever happens, whatever happens, it was supposed to happen. So we won't worry about it. Whatever happens, if a kid jump in the picture, it is what it is.
Right, right. So I'm gonna turn all notifications off because, of course, I get them like crazy. So that's done. So I'm
Okay.
available.
Not no doubt. Hold on. Let me turn mine off since you just said that. Because
Yeah.
mine will get the binging two on us, and we'll be like, wait, hold
Yes.
on, hold on. Uh, so how you guys doing there in Atlanta?
We are well here in Atlanta. It is good. It was a
Okay.
big adjustment from Detroit, of course. But and I always got to rep Detroit wherever I go.
All
Y'all know.
right, look at you. Yes.
So shout out to that girl. I had to represent Natasha Lee. I had to represent for my girl. But yeah, I represent the D every time I step into a room anywhere in Atlanta.
So they know exactly who you are.
Period. Point blank. And if I say what up though, and they don't say what up though back, I know they. I'm like, oh
You know they
hey,
ain't from there. Exactly,
yeah.
exactly.
I'm
It's like,
like,
what
hey,
up, dog?
yep,
Bet,
yep.
bet, bet. So I was starting to when we was waiting on you to come in. Well, I was trying to tell everybody how I initially met you, and I think it was through Chrissy. And man, here in Detroit, man, Shay is y'all is a big deal, and I'm pretty sure no matter where she goes, if she on the moon, she gonna be a big deal. But the world need people like Shay because
Mhm.
um. If the DJ and the person that holding that mic ain't running the show right, it ain't gonna go right. I'm telling y'all, and she has that ability and talent to entertain you and keep you entertained through the whole process. She's like the ultimate female MC when it comes to being the event or the MC of the party or whatever it is. And every show and everything that I had gotten invited to be a part of, she was the host of the thing and she put it down. She kept the crowd
Mhm.
rocking and rolling and very entertained. And dog, I just love it. One day I would aspire to be like her one day on that mic.
Whatever. Don't try to come on now. You know how to put on your hat when you need to. I know that for a fact. Thank you.
She don't know. She don't know.
Yes, I know. They don't know.
But
We've been friends long enough now. I know, even if I don't talk to you every day, every week, every month, I don't give a damn. Every year, I know how you get down, Miss PJ.
Right.
They know Patty. They don't know PJ.
Right. Tell our
Right.
receivers. Don't tell our
Right. Okay.
Right. But man, I was very pleased and when been introduced to her and watching her do the things that she has done. So so first of all, tell everybody who you are and who is Shay. Oh my God.
Oh wow. Every time people ask me that, I'm like, God, who am I?
Right.
Right. True. I'm a motivator. I'm an influencer. I'm a sister. I'm your friend. I'm your cousin. I'm the girl from around the block that's cool as heck, that know how to rock out a party. I know how to put a party together and produce and coordinate the event. I know how to sell water to a well. I know how to have fun and enjoy life. I am that girl that loves being in front of people. It's my purpose. It's my everything. I love entertaining people. I love getting their minds off of their everyday hustles and hardships and headaches. Okay, and just make them have fun and just relax and have a good time. But I'm also a CEO. Working my way up to be a mogul. I'm that girl that works hard. I'm a mother. I've been a single mother for many years, so I know that plight. I don't know. I'm just that girl that had dreams, and I went for it, and I decided to just shoot past the moon and the stars. I believe in that. I don't believe in shooting for the stars. I believe in shooting as far as you can. And there is no bottom. There is no landing space. You just keep shooting. So keep going. So I think I'm that girl.
See, okay, that's a mouthful, but hey, it makes sense, and I totally understand. Now, how she describes it on her thing, she says she's a CEO, celebrity event host, personality, promotions, the microphone diva. I am Shay. Oh my God, that's what she said. Okay.
And now I can add actress on there.
See, look at you.
I'm adding more things to my plate, and I'm impressed about how far I go, because I'm like, okay, I can't add anything else. But now, I'm growing multiple brands. Hustle Girl by Shay. Oh my God. Shay Networking and Media Solutions. Shay. Oh my God. LLC. Yaz Entertainment. I just helped my daughter with Cold Witted Clothing and helping her with that. And then it's growing, and I thank God for giving me and my team that entrepreneurial spirit, and we just keep adding stuff to the pot. As long as he keep giving it to us, guess what? We're gonna keep growing.
Nice. Now, what led you to move to Atlanta?
Oh, I felt like I've done all that I can in Detroit. I felt like, look, and here's my joke. I said I can only be a stripper or a promoter left to do in Detroit for me. So I think it's time for me to go. I think, only thing that I didn't do that I really wanted to do was host at the Fox. I never got a chance to host at the Fox, but I've done the State Theater. I've done, I've done would you say Hart Plaza.
Okay.
I've hosted at Shane Park. So
Nice.
you know what I'm saying? So I've done well. Yeah, I've done well. So I've hosted at almost every club in the city.
Okay, good.
So besides strip clubs, I've never done strip clubs, and I told myself that I would never do strip clubs, and I didn't. So from that point, I thank God for the growth, but it was time to grow.
Right.
So when I had my going away party, it was called the growing away party.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah,
So
it was time to grow up.
So you saying that the stripper clubs need hosts? Because I need a job.
I don't know, sweetheart. I could probably call, see who I can call for you, and we'll make it happen for you. Now I got
coming
connections.
to the pole is Diamond. From Greenfield.
Right. Diamond from Oak Park. She about to give it to you, lay it out in the dark. So I don't know.
Exactly.
Whatever we need to do to make it happen, that's what we're gonna do.
Happen. Okay.
Get that money, baby. That's what that is. Get the money.
No doubt. So you moved there, and how's that transition? I know you said it when you first started, but I mean, are you landing the spots down there? Because it's a lot of iconic clubs down there that I know that you ought to be in if you ain't in them yet.
Yeah, I'm not in them yet. Because think about it, it was already saturated with hosts down here.
Right.
So
You're right.
I'm building my name. Absolutely. I'm building my name. And it's a challenge, but guess what? I'm all for it. So as soon as I walk into the room and I put it down for like 10 minutes, they're good to go. They're
Oh yeah,
sold, right?
oh yeah, call her back. No doubt,
Yeah,
no
call
doubt.
her back. We need her every week.
Yeah. You definitely gonna make that happen. Now, when I perform at the Fox, I will
Mhm.
definitely call you out to be the one that bring me out. So you will get that moment to rock it out at the Fox.
See what
Okay,
I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
got you.
That's what I'm talking about. That and the Masonic Temple. Neither one of those I have never hosted. I'm like, what?
Oh
But I've
man,
never hosted at either one. But that's okay. It's all good.
oh no,
That
it's
just
on the
means,
plans.
yeah, it just means that there's bigger stages somewhere else for me to
Oh
host
yeah,
at.
no doubt,
That's
no
all.
doubt,
It's
man. You
all
got the
good.
whole
I'm
world.
not totally upset about it. That
Oh
just
yeah,
means something else
no
is
doubt.
coming.
But we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen.
Yeah. So I do have a couple of places that I did see. Atlanta is just like Detroit. There's a lot of cities
Around it.
outside that you
Yep.
already know.
Mm-hmm.
So I could say Decatur and y'all familiar with that.
Yep.
I could say Buckhead and y'all familiar with that. But
Yep.
there's some other cities that I was able to host in that you guys wouldn't be familiar with. But Conyers, there was a club called Triples. I hosted out there. I hosted at what is the name, Zodiac Cafe. I hosted there for a quick second, and I also was at another club. I can't even remember right now. Cafe, what's the name of that club? Anyway, it was a couple clubs that I have hosted at, and now this Thursday I will be at Backstage
Okay.
in Atlanta, and Shantae Moore just performed there this past February 14th.
Okay.
And we're Yas Entertainment. So shout out to Tony Edmonds. He's my manager, but he's also over Yas Entertainment as well. He's my COO of Yas Entertainment. He's working with them to create a deal for me to possibly host their
All the events.
live
Yeah.
performances. Yeah, their all-star performances, like with Shantae Moore. I think they're supposed to have Silk and H-Town there in the next few weeks. So
Nice.
we're hoping that once I come in, that they're gonna be like, yeah, we need her.
Yeah.
Well, we not hoping.
Oh,
We
it's gonna
know that
happen.
they're gonna
We're
be
just
like,
waiting.
oh yeah,
Win.
we need
Right.
her.
Right. No
Yeah, it's just
doubt.
a matter of when. So
Okay.
Backstage Atlanta, I will be there actually on Thursday of this week. So I'm excited, and possibly every other Saturday. So
Okay. Nice.
we're
Nice.
moving. It was kind of a stiff transition for a minute. COVID hit hard right when we moved
Yes.
here,
Yeah.
and so that was a big thing to get over. But just like anything else, we strive against it, and we're gonna do what we gotta do and
Moving.
keep pushing.
Yep. Exactly. Exactly. Now you what did you said something and I lost the thought. Uh.
Hosting
Yeah, it was something about
new
the hosting.
shows.
Oh yeah.
Um,
So the last time we saw was just before the end of the new year at that talent show or something. Remember?
okay, so that was the Shay Oh My God experience. So that's
Okay.
another one of my babies, right?
Right. Right.
So the Shay Oh My God experience is my show, and it's a TV show, just like if Wendy Williams had a show where she did live performances. The best way I could tell you is Arsenio Hall.
Okay.
Like if you remember, he had great performances and he
Yeah.
had great interviews,
Yes.
and it was just a vibe with Arsenio. So that's
Oh
what
yeah. No doubt.
we're pushing towards right now with the Shay Oh My God experience, is having a total experience. So the last time you see me, I had DJ BJ, I had Cino, I had G Baby, I had the whole workday gang, baby.
You
That's what I
did,
had.
and they was jamming. They're so talented. So talented.
Yeah, weren't they? They closed out that show and it was
Yes.
so lit, right?
Yeah.
So actually, that is streaming now on MJ Own Network.
Okay.
So that anybody can go and watch that whole show. It was the bomb. Shout out to oh my God, I had everybody on there. I had Nisha the Shay on there. I had my boy, the big boy of R&B, Mr. Hollis Jordan.
Yep.
Who else did I have? Oh my God, I had of course we honored Dre Butters. So shout out to him. He's a super producer in Detroit
Yep.
that's doing his thing. He's worked with anybody and everybody in the business.
Yep.
Who else did I have on this show? I had a lot of people on this
You
show.
had a
It
lot
was
of
like a
people.
big Yeah, it was a big family in there. Shout out to Mr. B&B Entertainment.
Yeah.
It was just a fun time. It felt like
Yeah.
a group of us just getting together for a
It
family
did.
reunion.
Nice turnout too. Very nice. And the food was
Yeah,
good,
yeah, it was.
everything.
Yeah, so we had to bring it home first for the
Yeah.
Shay Oh My God experience, and we recorded that thing even through the power outage.
Yep. Exactly.
We
Yep.
still had a ball. We had a good time.
Exactly.
The food was good. Shout out to all my vendors.
Yep.
It was a great time.
It
So
was.
thank you everybody who came out to the Shay Oh My God experience that we had there in Detroit, and it was awesome. It was awesome.
Exactly.
And shout out to my other DJ, my brother DJ Casper
Oh yeah,
313.
because
Check
y'all
him
had
out.
two DJs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had two DJs. That's because DJ BJ came on for their set
Yeah.
when he did Cinos and them said,
Yeah.
get up, we get up, we on party tonight. That's the
Oh yeah,
song,
that's the
that's
jam. Oh yeah.
that's the jam. That's
Exactly.
Detroit's jam right there. So shout out to the
Exactly.
whole workday game. I appreciate them being there.
Now you mentioned, because like one of the things I recently saw, which was one of the reasons that definitely gravitated me towards doing this interview with you, was this network. Talk about a little bit more about this network.
Okay, so the MJ Own Network is Mariah Jurado. I hope I'm saying it right. Jurado network. And so MJ Own Network is a network that anyone could come on and bring their content to. So it's just like having your YouTube page, but pushing it out to a whole nother demographic or a whole nother group of people that you might can't reach even with your YouTube, right? So
Gotcha.
we are reaching out to the 35 million viewers on Roku. So
Yep.
you could put your package together, package it from beginning to end, even with your commercials, whatever you want to put it in there. You go ahead and submit it. But of course, you got to go to mjownetwork.com/, I believe it's television opportunities.
Okay.
And then that way you'll fill that out and we'll send you back some information on what it's about, how does it go, how much money is it? Because I know she got some great rates right now.
Okay.
And you can have a whole season of your show on Roku.
Yeah.
And so it's totally great. So of course the Shay Oh My God experience is on there right now. I am a brand ambassador for the MJ Own Network and I love it. She's a great person that's giving people wonderful opportunities. And I'm just looking to grow from there. So if anyone is listening and watching and you are a content creator, please get at me. Go ahead and inbox me and ask me, hey, how can I find out more about the MJ Own Network? I promise you it's a great opportunity if you are a content creator and you want to kind of get your stuff out there a little bit further, or you need a little bit more push and you're not really using YouTube. It doesn't matter. But MJ Own Network is owned by a woman and I'm so proud of her. So I'm
Yes.
always trying to, give back to my women and help out how I can figure because I'm like girl power, okay?
Exactly. All day, girl power.
So girl power all day. So MJ Own Network, y'all can find it on Instagram and Facebook.
Okay.
She got all social media platforms, the same thing, MJOWN Network.
Dope, dope, dope.
I know, right?
So, oh yeah, I know, right? So I've been telling everybody to tune in and hopefully they're watching the live. And we got a couple of questions, and some of them kind of gonna
Okay.
go back to some of the things we said already. But like my guy Bob, I want you to think I was forgetting about you, Bob. I saw your questions. Thank you for sending them.
Oh.
He said, ask her, was she somewhat intimidated by the ATL bigger stage?
Actually, no, I'm not intimidated by it, but I will say my butterflies got to going again. And I missed that because when you're so used to being on the same stage every week, like I used to work at Nikki's, one of the biggest clubs in Detroit. It's the biggest club in Detroit, actually.
Yeah.
I hosted there. I had a residency there for over 3-4 years.
Nice.
So after a while, there would be no butterflies. I just go in and do my thing like it was a job, right? Don't get me wrong. I still loved what I do and it doesn't change that, but I didn't get the butterflies anymore. So now I'm in ATL because I know people don't know my potential. I love having them look at me like, what's her name? Where she go? Where's she from? So I love that. I love when people don't know me and they get to know me through my art of hosting. So it wasn't intimidating, but it was definitely my butterflies was going. So I had a little anxiety, if you will. So I was excited.
For sure. And that's normal. That's definitely normal.
Yeah, that's normal on any stage. So I was definitely excited. So thank you, Bob, for that question. I definitely appreciate that.
Yep. And he said, and did she think about other states or cities?
Did I think about going to other states and cities?
Yeah.
Absolutely. But ATL was always in the back of my head for the past 5 years. Well, not five, maybe the past 3 years. I know that this was the place for me because it's like the small Hollywood, if you will. It's
Yeah.
still growing, right?
Yep.
I mean, you got Tyler Perry that's here making big waves showing up, but I want to, get in where I can fit in. But
Yeah.
LA is a big pond, right?
Yeah.
So I didn't think that far away, but I'm thinking that this would be comfortable for me. So I came down and checked it out a few times. My aunts are here. I have some family here. So I was like, all right, let me see what it's about. I love the weather.
Yes.
I haven't had to deal with no snow and no
Yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8 inches of
Right.
snow.
Yeah.
So it's been a great, and this was my first choice.
Yeah.
However, I do have an upcoming opportunity in LA, and I'm
Okay,
excited
good.
about it. I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed on it coming up sooner than I
Yeah.
hope though. So it looks like I will be going out to LA to visit and do some work, but I will not be moving there. So, but ATL is where it's at, baby. And North Carolina, that's my next. That's my next
Okay.
mindset. That's my next mindset. I'm excited about it.
Okay. Okay, Dave, I am actually doing a live show. All right, thank you.
I know. I'm like, don't you even think about coming in here? Don't ask me nothing. Figure it out.
Hey, baby, can you tell me where I put my socks at in the drawer? I'm daddy. I'm doing the
Listen.
show, man.
Your socks. Your
Right.
socks.
Okay.
Yours.
Right.
Keyword.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yours.
Well, Bobby, great answer for one. And Bobby
Thank you.
said that he saw you at Floods years ago.
Oh, really? Here's the thing about Floods. I always wanted to host there, but they don't really have many hosts. They
Okay.
have the live band. So I
Okay.
might have got on the mic for a quick minute, but that'd be it. They cut you off. But yeah, I might get out in the middle flow and act up and act silly, and people will see me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, a lot of times I don't know who people are unless I have an actual some type of rapport with them, and I know them. Like, Patty, I can see you anywhere and be like, yeah, that's hey Patty, what's going on, girl?
Right.
But I know you. So sometimes when I see people, I'm like, hey, and I'm like, I don't remember your name, but hey.
Right.
No matter what, I'm the same person every time. I'm never funny acting. I don't care if I got $1 million in the bank. I'm
Right.
still gonna be Shay from the east side of Detroit. But then I got converted to the west side, and that's why I stay.
Right. Well, he definitely wishes you well.
Thank you. I appreciate that so much. We need well around here, these
Very
days.
much so. Yes.
Stay
Yes.
well.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
important.
Yes. So you named a couple of your companies. But let me see. Let me get back to that part.
The first company that I created was Shay Networking and Media Solutions.
Okay.
Now, Shay Networking and Media Solutions is a company that assists small businesses in branding themselves.
Mm-hmm.
I assist them with their day-to-day operations so that way they can move forward and help their clients and their customers without worrying about, do we got enough paper in the copier? They don't have to worry about, is the email sent out? They don't have, I'm a virtual assistant sometimes, and sometimes I'm hands-on depending on where they're located.
Right.
And I will fly to them if I need to and
Nice.
handle things and make it happen, especially if I'm in the city. So I've done that for years, in addition to being Shay, OMyGod. So I haven't had to work a 9 to 5 in quite a long time. So I thank God for that because, because my mind was always going on how can I be effective for small business owners. It's a passion of mine since I am a small business owner. So many times I'm like, okay, what we need to do to get this done? How can I effectively assist you so you can work on growing your business without worrying about this back here,
Right.
whatever it may be. And you can understand that too, your websites, your emails, your links, your this, your that. Those type of things I want to be able to go ahead and do and get it done, or delegate who needs to get it done so you can focus more on your business.
Yes, no doubt. And people.
So that was my first baby. And after Shay Network and Media Solutions, of course, Shay OMyGod LLC, which is me as a brand of hosting and celebrity hosting. And for people that don't know, I've hosted for the likes of oh my God, Nick Cannon, Tank, Ice Cube. I forget about some people sometimes because it's been quite a few, and I thank God. Big Sean, Trillville, uh I don't, the list goes
Nice,
on.
nice resume. Very nice.
Yeah, yeah. And I can't wait to do more. I'm so excited that, things are lifting up a little bit, restrictions. So now people are willing to come out and do more shows nowadays. So
Mm-hmm.
we're really excited about that. And then we're gonna Yas Entertainment is gonna be having more shows where we can stream stuff to you guys,
Okay.
just like we did with the like
Streaming.
Christopher Williams. I hosted Christopher Williams too. I forgot that. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? So it's a blessing. So with Shay, oh my God, I've been able to be next to Ice Cube, host for him.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah.
been able to interview Snoop Dogg. It's been amazing. So Shay, oh my God, LLC, that's of course the biggest baby.
Right.
And then Yas Entertainment is a full entertainment company. We
Okay.
help produce events. We help with the production of it. We help get, the contracts ready. We help get,
Nice.
if you need to book Ice Cube or if you need to book Snoop Dogg, we know how to go about making it happen and getting them
Okay.
booked.
Okay.
We're a full service entertainment company from the beginning with the idea to the end of the closing of the doors with the ticket sales and everything. We are
Nice.
a full entertainment service. So I'm excited about that. Like I said, shout out to my partner and my manager, Tony Edmonds. He's been doing that thing, and he's a promoter that has worked with everybody from R. Kelly. He's worked with Aaliyah. He's worked with Scarface. He's worked with uh, 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 Outcast before they were even known as Outcast. You know
Oh
what I'm
wow.
saying?
Okay then.
Yeah. So his resume is very extensive too. So I thank God for having somebody like that in my team, so that way, we know how to get it done.
Right. 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 No
And
doubt.
then Hustle Girl, that's my brand with my sunglasses. You guys probably can't see, but I'm gonna turn this a little bit. I don't know if you can see my glasses. Nope, nope,
Oh
probably not
no.
because of my logo that I got right here as far as
Yeah.
following Shay. Oh my God. But my sunglasses is behind me. Y'all can't see them, but the Hustle Girl, we're coming out, of course, with our wear as far as our active wear and our apparel. So that's that. And then the baby girl with the cold with the clothing and so on. So we got a lot going on. There's a lot of
Yes.
babies under
Oh
there.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Like, we'll keep nurturing them, and they're gonna grow to be very very big for you because they're solid ideas and concepts. So, um,
Absolutely. And consistency.
yes.
I always tell people your persistency, your passion, and your purpose. All you got to do is keep working them things, and that's equal to success.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Now you named all these great things. We moved to another whole city. How how have you guys been able to get through the COVID? And it's a whole year we've been dealing with this.
It's been crazy, but I'm a mom first. So,
Oh yeah.
so as a mama, I'm like, wait a minute, what you doing? Wait a minute, where's that? Put this one there, put this one there.
Right, I'm
The
spreading
spray
food.
down.
Yeah.
So yeah, I've just been on the kids like left and right. They're home, of course, so they're homeschooled because of the
Okay.
COVID. And
Yeah.
I've been home majority. I've only had to go out and work a little bit because I have Short Hair Express that I work at, and I help her with her day-to-day operations too, so she don't have to
Amen.
worry about supplies and this and that.
Right, right,
And
right.
then so we all taking our precautions. I got my mask loaded up. I got like 3 or 4 of them in my bag every time I go out
Yes.
the door, just in case one of them don't get one. Hey, take mine. You know
Right,
what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
So
You cover
we
everybody.
just been doing what we got to do. We keep it limited on what we do. We
Okay.
haven't been out as much. I think the kids might have went skating just last week, but again, even then, I'm like, wear your mask.
Yeah.
Take the hand sanitizer. Don't
Yeah.
play. If you come home with
Exactly.
a sniffle, you sleep it on the back porch until and for 14 days. you know, I
You're
just
gonna
not,
love
I'm just
nature.
not playing. Yeah, I'm
Right,
just
right.
not playing with that. And believe you me, they don't want to sit out there because this is Atlanta. Okay, this is Georgia. It's still all kind of animals roaming
Bugs
around
and
here. Okay.
everything. Yes.
And the bugs, did you see the bugs I posted
Yes.
on Facebook? Girl, the
Yes.
bugs is this big. My kids like, can we go back to Detroit? I'm like, oh my God. The bugs are unreal, girl.
Right.
Unreal. They don't
Yes.
look like bugs, they look like small animals.
Right, right. What was that? Was that a dog? Oh no, it was a bug.
Right. It's like a small pet. Like, what the hell was that? You know, the most we seen is maybe like a big bee or a fly or some
a
junk.
beetle, maybe.
This, let me tell you something. This stuff I hear is something totally different. I'm like, wait a minute, I need a ticket back to Detroit. Fuck that. But I don't give a damn if it's on a Greyhound, the airplane, or the car. Something gotta give. I'm like, what's going on? Girl, my daughter, the first time we saw one, my daughter couldn't even talk. She was just like,
What is
I
that?
was just like, yes, it was like this. And I swear to God, Betty, it's like she was pointing over my head. So then I'm like, what? And so I turned around like, what? Girl, I was like, what the front door? Girl, that thing, I swear to God, the thing was this big and had to be at least this fat. I said, hell no. What is this? Girl, they talked about them bugs and they call them water bugs. Them things look like big ass roaches. Excuse my French, but they look like big ass roaches. What is that? That's a roach. It ain't a water bug. Y'all think it's a water bug. It's a roach. Roaches are from the hood, okay?
They get big. Well, at least you.
Girl, you ever seen one for real? For real? Have you seen one in real life?
Yes, that's why I said.
Girl, they huge. Girl, I'm like, what they call that? Talking about a water bug. Y'all lying, that's a roach. Talking about they come out the trees. I don't give a damn where they come from. Take your ass back. I'm like, hell no. Girl, I'm so serious. Girl, my son is 19. He's 6'4". He ready to jump over everybody to get out the room. I said, you the man. What is you doing? He said, Mom, I don't even play like that. I don't even play like that. We got to go back to Detroit.
Oh my God. Yeah, we were visiting a friend down there. And I think I was down there for a week. And where he was at, it was, because they got them big old trees down there.
Woods and trees, girl, they come from everywhere. They be coming out your vent and stuff. That's what I heard too. I'm like, what the hell? Listen, this is some bull crap.
Right.
Girl.
He didn't like really have a backyard, but it was these huge bamboo things.
Trees.
And man, the kids had me dying laughing. They was like, girl, be careful. And so
they wasn't lying.
What his house had, he had we call them millipedes or the centipedes.
The centipedes, yeah.
Yeah, with the fur, but they were like this long.
Girl, why we found a snake in the basement? I was like, what the hell? What? Yes, it was a black snake, like a garden snake. I said, if y'all don't get that thing out my house, man, girl, my daughter had to do it. My 16-year-old daughter had to do it. My son was like, I was like, girl, I'm like, y'all terrible.
Where was it hiding?
It's terrible.
Where was it hiding?
Huh? No, it was like in the by the washing machine. So it probably came up the drain from the washing machine area.
Yep,
so I'm just like, girl, we threw it over in the neighbor's yard because don't nobody live over there anyway. We was like, put it over that way because we wanted to get our dog. We was like, throw it that way, girl. We was like, girl, it was about as long as these braids. We was like,
I love it.
Girl, this has been an experience, okay?
Right.
This has been one hell of an experience.
Right, no doubt. So what kind of goals, besides trying to get away from these bugs, do you have for everything that you're doing right now?
My next goal, honestly, is to get into more acting workshops, because I don't know if your audience know, but I've done 2 movies there in Detroit. That's The Mule with Moolah Films, and shout out to them. I love everybody over there. Mr. Harris, the director, and of course, I cannot not talk about Moolah Films without mentioning oh my God, I gotta say Talbot. Miss Talbot, Melissa Talbot, she gave me the opportunity. So shout out to her. The shoe lady, shout out to her too, because without her saying, hey, my girl, this and this and this, I appreciate her. So shout out to them. So Moolah Films brought me on for The Mule. I played Luna, and I was, a little ghetto girl in there. Right. But also Darren Brown, he had a movie called The Users. I played the secretary. That was a bomb movie. Both of these movies are right now on Amazon Prime. So everybody, you should go watch them. They're great movies. The Moolah Film one, it's a little bit more, The Mule, it's a little bit more comedy, but it got a lesson in the movie. Okay. But it's really good, really, really good. Sino actually played in that too. He's not only an exceptional rapper, he's doing well at being an actor too. Okay. So But also Darren Brown with the users, the YOUSERS, and
Okay.
he showed me a lot of love with that too. So now that I've had this sniff of being an actress, I want to jump in that thing and do a little bit more. So now that I'm here, there's a lot of
Oh,
opportunity
a
here.
lot of
So
opportunity
now
for you. Yeah.
yeah, it's a lot of opportunity here. So now the workshops and acting workshops and the opportunities. Now I'm looking to move into that as well. And the opportunity in California, a mutual friend of mine had passed away. So shout out to him, Mr. Oh my God, I can't remember his name. Wallace, James Wallace, Mr.
Oh.
James Wallace, World Bookings. He's been known to book Taraji P. Henson. He's been known to
Mm.
book Dougie Fresh, Kumo D,
Yeah.
and CC Peniston. Anybody you can think of, he's booked them. So shout out to him. He passed in late October, and he
Oh,
was one of
okay.
my mentors. And his company. Um, or not his company, but his business is now with one of his associates. And
Okay.
she reached out to me and was like, "Hey, I would love for you to do a podcast with me." And she's
Nice.
actually
Okay.
associated a little bit with Sony Music,
Mm-hmm.
and she's affiliated with her dad was Ron Miller, one of the one of the main writers for Motown. So he's wrote for everybody from
Nice.
Diana Ross, The Temptations.
Okay.
He's wrote for Stevie Wonder,
Yeah.
and now she wants to work with me on a podcast and me assist her with running J Wall Records or assisting her with her publishings
Nice.
because now
Okay.
she has rights over her dad's
Nice. Nice.
publishings. And we need songwriters and people, artists for those songs so we can bring them back to life,
Right.
so the opportunity is a great opportunity. Yas Entertainment, along with Shay, oh my God, and herself and her businesses, we're looking to come together and make something phenomenal. And the podcast will be called One in a Million with Lisa and Shay. So once a month, I'll
Yeah.
be going out to LA recording the podcast and see what happens from there. And Shay, oh my God, take over LA.
There you go. There you go.
So
Yeah.
I thank God for the opportunity. So that's what I'm working on right now, and just continue with building up the brands that I have here, of course.
Nice.
And we just had another idea of another brand. So we're we're putting stuff together. We're slowly building, and now it's time to get the team on board because once funding come through,
Yes.
that's all you need. That's all you need
Yeah.
from there.
Yeah. That's true.
So we're just being blessed right now. That's what's staying healthy, staying away from COVID and trying to run businesses and being healthy
Look.
is what's on the menu.
Oh yes, for sure, for sure. Now,
Right.
the being the microphone diva, uh, how does that feel? You know what I'm saying? Most people are like, I'm just a host, but you're a little bit more. You come with everything. So
Well, that came about because shout out to Aaron. What was Aaron's last name? Oh my God, I don't remember my Aaron. I just remember him as Aaron. I can't remember
I
Aaron's
see
last
where
name
oh
right
my
now. But
God
my
come
my
from too.
co-host. Oh my God, right, right. But so here's the story about the microphone diva. On radio, I could not be known as Shay, oh my God, on radio, right? Because
Really?
of Charlemagne the God. That's why. Because in radio, there's only space for one name a certain way, right? So remember,
Okay.
for back in the day, we had Shay Shay in the midday, right?
Right,
Remember Shay
right.
Shay in the midday?
Yeah, yep.
For the longest of time. So if there was another Shay to come on, they would probably make her change her name because they don't, it's too close, right?
Right.
So Shay, oh my God, it was too close to Charlamagne the guy. I'm like, he's a guy, I'm a girl. They said it didn't matter. And
Right.
we both was in morning radio,
Yeah.
but that's what it is, the politics of it all, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So a lot of people may not know this, but I went to school for broadcasting,
Yep.
radio, and media.
Yep.
So this is what I do. So when we had the chance to think about some names for myself, we was like, all right, what are we going to do with Shay's name? How can we market it so that way we could still represent Shay well, and she'll feel comfortable with the name. So
Right.
Microphone Diva was one of the names that they had came up with, but also the Redhead Diva, because remember I was
Yeah.
known as the Redhead Diva
Yep.
as well. So on radio, that's where that came from. But if you think about it, anytime I touch a microphone, whether it's hosting, whether it's hosting the morning show, whether it's whatever it is, and the microphone is included. She's like, she's a diva, like she's working that thing. So
Right.
it ended up being what it was, the microphone diva. Like she holds her own on the mic.
Yeah,
So
no doubt. I watch. See, I
yeah,
didn't even
so
know the story. I didn't even know there was a story behind that. That's nice. I love it.
yeah, yeah. So that's the story behind the microphone. But as far as oh my God, that happened driving up Jefferson with one of my girlfriends and rest her. So my sister Emily Matthews, she we were driving up Jefferson together. You know how you used to do back in the day,
Yeah.
driving down Jefferson, see who all out there, stop at
No doubt.
the gas station right
Oh
there
yeah.
on off of
Exactly.
75 right there.
Yep.
You know, so we driving, so we driving acting silly. This guy see me, he in a Cadillac truck. He was like, oh my God. He was like, what up? You know, he was talking to us. Oh,
Yeah.
what up? What up? And I'm like, what up? You know, he was like, oh my God, you beautiful. Pull over. So she teased me the whole night, like, oh my God, you're beautiful. Oh my God, you're beautiful. So when it was time for the personality of Shay, I'm like, how do you? It's so many Shays out there, right? So
Right.
how do you bring forth a personality that when there's so many other Shays, like a Shay in the midday?
Right.
Like, how do I set myself apart?
Mm-hmm.
So, oh my God. So when people see me, they're like, they're like, oh my God, you're so funny. Oh my God, you're so bomb. Or oh my
Right.
God, you're so dope.
Yeah.
So it works. When you see
Yeah.
me, you're like, oh my God, Shay.
I love it. I love it.
And that's what people say. They're like, oh my God,
Yeah.
Shay, I miss you. Oh my God, something like that.
Yeah.
And it just works. It just
Yeah.
works. I thank God for having such a bubbly and loving personality where people can, associate me in a good way with, oh my God, because oh my God could be like, oh my God, here she
Oh
comes.
my
You
God,
know?
here she come again.
Right, here she comes. Right. So, but God is good. He is my everything. He is my Alpha and my Omega. He is my everything, my everything from the rooter to the tutor. Everything that God is, I love. So if I can have Him in me and
Some
use
type of way, yeah.
His name, no problems, honey. I represent Him and keep it moving.
No doubt, no
Bring the
doubt.
fun. Yes. So, oh my God is with me. I don't know how long we gonna ride this rodeo, but honey, until they sit me down like Cicely Tyson, I ain't going nowhere.
I know that's right. Keep it going, keep it
I'm gonna
going.
be up there like this. I'm gonna be like, come on, y'all, let's get it. We're about to go. Let's get.
Somebody give my
I'm
mic.
give me my mic, baby. Go and get my case over there. So I don't care. I'm rocking it out.
Let's
Here's my
go.
thing. I had to let them know I was serious about my brand too. So I
Yeah,
bought my own mic.
I
I
saw it.
glittered out my case. Let me tell
Exactly.
you something. When you walk into a building and your DJ see you with your own mic, they know that you're serious about your business.
Oh
I
yeah,
was actually on the phone today and doing some research because it's time to trademark the name Shay. Oh my God,
yeah,
it's just time.
yeah,
So when you get to a certain level and people see you doing that, they're like, okay, she ain't playing like
right.
this.
Yeah,
She's not playing. So, but as you grow, you do better. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah,
You know more and you do better. So
yeah.
it's just time.
Yep. And I saw your post. I started to comment on it. Um, but now that we're talking, I can tell you yourself, it can get a little expensive. I think we're in the process of dealing with something trademarking too. It just got it got man, they real particular, like how you were saying the politics of the radio stations and things like that. It's the same way with the paperwork for trademarking. So we end up having to go with a lawyer. So you might wanna just to make it easier on you because it can get really tedious with the paperwork. And there's time
I heard.
frames that you'll see once you get in motion. You'll see there's a certain stage that they'll go through and they'll say yay or nay, and then there's another part of it. So, but once you get the lawyer involved and let them handle it, it seems like it just happened overnight.
I just actually, yeah, I got a lady. There's a new app called Clubhouse, and I don't know if you're familiar with
Yeah,
it, but I absolutely love Clubhouse.
yeah,
And I met a lot of people there, and I've been doing a lot of networking on there. And I met a lady who
trademark.
does the trademarking as well. So I've been in talks with her already.
Good.
And but I thank God I did a search and my name, of course, Shay, oh my God, is not in there.
Oh no,
So
no.
thank God. And
Yes,
plus the way I spell it too, it's not like it's just an OMG, it's
exactly. Yep,
OMyGod.
yep.
So that's different
That
too.
makes
And
the
I tell
difference.
people all the time, yeah,
Yep.
please spell it right because there's a difference. I don't want nobody thinking that I'm trying to be OMG. I'm not,
Right.
So, but
Yeah.
yeah, I know it's a crazy process and it can be a little pricey. So just be
Yeah.
ready for it. I'm ready for
Yeah, I
it.
was just saying, just be ready for that. But yeah, definitely do it.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
definitely a good business move on that part. So if you
Yes,
had
ma'am.
any some young ladies watching this and they're like, man, I want to be like Shay. Oh my God. You got any encouraging words that you might could give them in their endeavor to be like you?
Yeah, I love the babies. I always mentor the babies. That's been my passion since day one. Coming from a background of being an abused ex-wife, my ex-husband was abusive. I always look at the babies, even women, and
Mhm.
still I mentor or talk to like a big sister and say, hey, this is what you got to do. This is what you got to change, and you got to understand that your light cannot be dimmed by nobody. This is your purpose. This is if this is what you're supposed to do, you would do it.
Yeah.
But if it's not, then you wouldn't.
Right.
So when it comes to being like Shay, oh my God, or being um, in the public eye and being a spokesperson, a brand ambassador, all these things, a public figure, just believe in yourself and keep pushing no matter what. And I know it sounds so cliche, but if it's meant to be, it will be. You got to
Yeah.
keep pushing though. I mean, when I lost my parents, I really didn't have it in me anymore. This past year,
Yeah.
I just was like, okay, I can't. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't have it in me,
Yeah.
but you do. It may dim sometime, and it may be a little blurry. It may be hard to see, but
Yeah.
if you receive the notion that your purpose is bigger than you, and if you know all the things that you've been through has a reason behind it, because you have a story to tell. You can't
Mm-hmm.
sit on your butt and just think, oh, God don't love me and I'm going through this and this and this. That's not the case. You got a story to tell.
Yeah.
Somebody needs to know that testimony so they can believe. Here's the thing. When I first started Shay, oh my God, I said, for me to be able to mentor these young girls, they're not going to listen to me just because I'm Shay. They're
Yeah.
going to listen to me because I'm like a Beyonce. I'm like a Rihanna. I'm like a Taraji P. Henson. I'm like you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
they see me growing. They see me what I'm doing. They see that I'm having fun and I'm loving myself without being overly naked on the
Yeah.
post. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? I can be sexy and tastefully sexy with
At the
it
same time.
without going crazy with it. You know what I'm saying? And
Exactly.
showing my whole rear end to
Yeah.
everybody on Instagram and Facebook. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah.
It's tastefully done. So I'm trying to show these young girls that you can still be beautiful and be sexy in a tasteful way without going overboard and still getting your point across and being a mentor, being a leader. So just keep pushing. Don't give up. It's so easy to give up, but if you stick with that thing, then you can see the possibilities and you can see your growth. But as soon as you quit, what are you working towards? What is your
Right.
purpose?
Yeah.
You got to remember what your purpose is, and you got to know that whatever your purpose is, that's going to be your passion. And
Yeah.
then once you use those two things and you continue and you be persistent in those things, you have no choice but to be successful. Will it get hard? Hell yeah, it gets hard. It ain't easy.
It-
This ain't easy. Y'all should have seen me run around this damn house before I turned on this camera. I'm like, okay, what am I wearing? What am I doing? Okay, let me throw on my makeup real quick. Oh, wait, it's hard. But hell, now living is hard.
Yeah.
So shoot, let's talk about those people, getting put out
Yeah.
or going through COVID and or sick and dying.
Yeah.
Hell, living is hard right now. So I'd rather be living and be happy in it and know that I'm fulfilling my purpose and knowing I'm making a difference and doing what I'm supposed to do. I'd rather be happy in that thing than living knowing that we're going through what we're going through, but I'm just like a lump on a log, just sitting there like whatever. You
Yeah.
can't do it that way.
So
So
damn
get
true.
up, make a
Yeah.
difference, make every day count, because you never know. I tell everybody now, especially I lost my mom November 5th, 2019. November 19th, 2019. I lost my dad November 5th, 2020. Did I know they were going to leave me? No, they were perfectly fine when I last seen them. I talked to them on the phone. When I got the phone calls about my parents, it was totally out the blue. I didn't have the time to know that they were sick to do something about it. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't know. And don't get me wrong, I thank God for being a good child already to my
Yeah.
parents and being, checking on them and loving them and doing the things that I did when I was around. I was helpful. I got up and I did things. Did they get on my nerves? Yeah, of course they did. But I'm sure I got on theirs too. But I love them and I'm my only child.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I have no regrets about my parents.
Right.
I even asked my mom to come and be with me in Atlanta. She didn't want to. She told me she didn't want to be a burden. I didn't know at the time what was going on, but she was sick at the time, and
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
And she was, when I asked her certain things, she's like, "Oh, it's nothing. There ain't nothing going on." I'm like, "Okay, make sure you do this and this and this." She's like, "Yeah, okay."
Yeah.
That was the end of it. Next thing you know, I got a phone call. When you know it's cut off so fast like that, it's devastating.
Yeah.
I wish I had months to have known and I could build up,
Yeah.
or I could brace myself or my children on what was to come.
Yeah.
But I didn't have that luxury. So life is short, people, and we say it all the time, but people don't act on it. And I'm telling you, I can honestly feel good about who I am and what I've done at this point right now in my life. If God, knock on wood, that God gonna let me go to Cicely Tyson, baby. I'm gonna be Cicely, like, hey, y'all. Whatever he blessed me with. But it's devastating to get those phone calls. So do what you need to do now. It starts now. It started yesterday,
Yeah.
2 days ago, 2 years ago. So if you could do it and make that difference, then do it.
Nice.
You
Nice.
never
Nice.
know.
Nice. And how can people find you? What's your handles?
Can y'all see
We
it?
can't see nothing.
Look, can y'all
Nothing.
see it?
Right. 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 Right.
Yeah. So you can find me on Instagram and Facebook as Shay Oh My God. That's ShayOmyGod, or even on ShayOmyGod.com. You can email me info.shayomygod.com. I mean,
Are you on
no,
Twitter?
ShayOmyGod@gmail. I'm sorry.
Are you on Twitter?
It's I am at Shay_networking.
Okay.
Um, I'm everywhere, y'all. I'm on Clubhouse at Shay Oh My God. I'm everywhere across the board at Shay Oh My God. That's OMyGod. And on Facebook, Shay Oh My God as well. You see the red hair? I think I got a black hat on now. Black cat with a microphone. Then
Yeah.
that's me.
Yeah. Well, bam, y'all, there you have it. Shay, oh my God. Thank you once again for coming on my show and blessing the mic
I know, right? Where my mic
with
at? Where
your
my
lovely
mic?
words and encouragement to these young people out here. And over here at Daydreaming PJ Dakota, we are definitely wishing you more continued success at everything you do, girl. You're destined for it, and it will happen.
Thank you. I appreciate you. And I love you always.
For sure, for sure. All right, y'all. It's your girl PJ Dakota. This is Say What Show with Shay. Oh my God, and we'll see you guys next week. Thank you, Shay.
Thank you, baby.
Yeah. Bye bye.